Do you want to do that? It's got digital on. Hello. Hello, my beautiful people. This is Eva TV program. My people, you are all welcome. Let me greet everyone here. Please, guys, I just come late. I'm very sorry because I'm so busy. You know, as a mother, you need to take care of the house first. Good evening, everybody. Before I start, let me just share myself out. Thanks for coming, Esteem. You are welcome. Rosemary, Lady Sylvia, you are all welcome, guys. You are all welcome. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate. I really appreciate. Please, guys, share me out so that they will come. Let me share myself out before I start. Let me share myself out. Let me share myself out. You all guys are welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Please, guys, share me out. Share me out. Share me out. Share me out. So that people can join us and talk this very topic. You can see the topic, why we should control our anger, the part 2. This is the part 2 of that. Stella, my sister, you are welcome, sis. Welcome. Grace Sam, you are welcome. Thanks for coming, sis. I really appreciate you all. You are all welcome. Thanks for coming. Please be patient with me, guys, so that I will share myself out, so that our people will come and listen to this nice topic because it's so special. We really need this topic. You guys will contribute today because, as you can see, I will invite you guys to come up and speak. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. Dila Emmy, you are welcome. Hi, host. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate your coming. I'm coming. I want to share myself out so that people will come and let's discuss it. I'm sorry, guys, because I just come late. I'm so busy. I'm so busy. Don't worry. We are going to discuss it today because we need to control our temper so that that temper will not lead us into a big problem. Come in, guys. Come in, guys. Thanks for sharing me out, Rosemary. I really appreciate you. Thanks. Thanks for sharing me out, Rosemary. Thanks, girl. Thanks, girl. Thanks for sharing me out. I want to share myself because this topic I'm going to discuss today is very, very important. Who is coming in? Why we should? Who? I'm coming, guy. Someone wants to come inside. I'm coming. I'm coming. Elizabeth. If someone wants to come inside, the volume is not loud. Hold on, guys, because I want to invite somebody in. You know this topic of today? Yes. Okay, and I've shared it. Please be patient with me, you know. This is the time I'm using this StreamYard. The first time to invite you guys. Is this somebody coming in? I'm coming because I'm seeing myself here again. You guys should be very esteemed. Thank you for that thumbs up. Oh, my wife, you are welcome. You are welcome of coming. Thank you. Thank you, eh? Yes, they are in me. Thank you, KG Care. Thanks for coming, sis. You are welcome. You are all welcome for coming. Thanks, because I have to do this because somebody that is the eyewitness in this incident I need to invite him today because he's coming to speak with us today. I told him to come and speak with us. You guys understand? So please be patient with me. What will I put now? The email? Which mail?
Email of the person.
No, I will put my link there. They will come in.
You want to put your link there?
Is my link I will put there? Come on, what is the email? How many people will I put their email there?
I'm coming. Let me see.
Please, guys, please be patient with me, guys. Be patient with me. I'm copying my link so that I drop it there. So before I start, let me commit it into God's hand. You know, in anything we are doing, we need to commit it into God's hand. Everlasting Father, King of glory, I thank you for this day. I thank you for everything that you have done in our life. Father, Lord, you see the topic that we are about to discuss today. Father, I commit it into your able hand. It's you that will give us the knowledge and understanding for we to understand each other and come to the conclusion of it. Father, I still pray that whosoever that want to come to listen, that he will listen and understand it, and it will make use of it in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I cover this place with the blood of Jesus. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. Amen. Okay. So today's topic is about this, our late sister, that I want to discuss today. You guys should share me out because I'm not seeing it. Amen. Thank you, Rosemary. You can see the link there. So this link is the, okay, if I want to drop it on top, is it okay? You have to stay behind here so that you can help me, you know. So, the topic of today is about this, our sister that we just lost, that was killed by her husband. You see, these days, our women, we just take things just to be like that. Because, oh, Lady A, you are welcome. Hi, go sponsor. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. So this topic that I want to discuss today is very, very important. We need to listen and be very careful because I have spoke with a brother that was in the scene when the thing happened, that is witnessed everything. I spoke with him. He said that he will come and speak to us today in this my program, and I really appreciate him for saying that, because when this kind of thing is happening, our people don't normally take it serious. They will just take it lightly. They will think that it's something that they have to play with it, which they don't know that, no, you don't have to play anything with your life. You don't have to play with it. You have to be very, very serious about it. You guys should come in so that many people will learn from it. Because I know a lot of people has been discussing it, saying this, saying that. Amen. My wife, you are welcome. Osakwe, you are welcome, my lovely wife. My children, hope they are okay. KJK, you are welcome, sis. I really appreciate your coming. When they are saying this thing about men beating women and women fighting men, they will think maybe it's just an easy something. It's a thing that people just take it lightly. But they don't know that this thing will lead to something else. Because when you see this particular problem is occur every day. Lady Sylvia, thanks for coming. Thank you, sis. When you see this kind of a thing is occur, you have to be very careful. Because sometimes our anger, when you see the enemy will put hand on it, you see things will change. Amina Bello, you are welcome. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate. You will see some people, humble wives, thanks for coming. You will see them every time they will fight. People will say, and this is how they used to fight. They normally do every time. We don't have to take those things for granted. We have to be very, very careful. We have to be very, very careful because you don't know how the evil one will put hand and push you to do what you don't want to do. Like this, our brother saw that just killed this, our sister. Because some of them were saying is a Benin or this. We are not talking about tribe. The guy is really from Agbo, but they born him and brought up in Benin. Why the lady is from Yoruba? Because I spoke to the person, because this particular person lived with them in the same house. Esther Angel, thanks for coming, sister. Thank you. You are welcome. This particular person said they have been talking to these people. They always talk to them. That's why he left the place, because he has been staying with them. Victoria, you are welcome. Thanks, sis, for coming. I appreciate your coming. So he said that that is why he left the home, because they have tired of holding these people. You know, they have tired. The thing is too much, especially, let me tell you, if you are just a couple that has children, not because you have children alone, you have to avoid all this kind of domestic violence. It's not only by using your hand and be fighting or using something instrument. You know, I don't want to be mentioning those things, those kind of things that they use in this place, because it's not good. You know, you don't have to. You can quarrel with mouth or control your temper, but this thing is so good to the extent that they now expand it. They say every day you see these people continue doing it. Simon, you are welcome. You are welcome. You continue doing it. They say this thing has started for so long. It's not now. Because when they heard for the news, when they were interviewing the man that they were interviewing, I don't want to mention his name. He said, when the man asked him, he said the woman reported the matter several times to all those people that has hand on all this case, but they never assist her. No, they assist her. The person said they assist her. It's just like the woman just arrived back at the husband place again, just 2 days. That is where the man killed her, because this is how this happened. I wanted to say no, I back again. You don't know that when you stay away, Melly, you can stay even 1 year, but the both couple, this thing has been happening for so long. Every day they settle, the next time they come again, this thing has been occurred. So what they said is that these people, they have a child of 11 years old. The other one is 7 years. Why the other one is 2 years plus, you know? These are the people. But some people were saying the incident happened in the front of the children. No, it didn't happen. But they always fight around them. They see them fighting. But it didn't happen. It's beside the children, because they said they took the children away first. That is the neighbor. It's not even there. Some people said the husband called the network. Oh, yes. So is this still disturbing? Lady Sylvia, is your network, not my network. Bye. KGK, bye. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Bye. You know, it's not from here. I have my network. Check your network. The problem is coming from your side. Jennifer, thanks for coming, sis. I really appreciate of your coming. Thank you. Thank you. You know, they say that is those people, that is their neighbor who took that children away, because even the woman, they said if the woman listened to them, the woman could have, this thing could have not happened to her. But the woman think that the man will cool his temper just as usual. He now said no, they should go, that everything will be settled. They said they just move out. Before they hear cry, the woman shouts when the man used those things on her. Just play, getting there, they find the woman with full that kind of this thing. I don't want to mention, you know, we have to call this thing, because YouTube, they don't like all those things you mention this thing. So the brother promised me that he will come today and come and speak and say it. So let me try and call him if I will get him, you know. Let me try and call him. So we really need to be very careful, because we don't have to hold ground. When we see that there is a lot of problem coming to our way, we need to be very careful. We don't have to stand and hold ground and say that we need to do it, you know. No, we need to be very Sorry, guys, because I'm calling on the brother so that he can come online and speak with us. What happened? We need, because this is just lesson to us. That's why I just want all of us to learn, not because of with the sister, we have lost her, but we need to learn lesson from this. You know, we need to learn lesson for this, most especially people when their husband are beating them, they will say they want to bear it because it's their husband. No, we have to be very careful. Not every day. Thanks, Lady A. You know, Jennifer. Okay, the link is here. I have dropped the link. So is it because we need to control our temper? So let somebody who know that they want to come in and contribute on this matter. He can come in. That is the link I have dropped there. Eva TV program. Who know he want to come up and say something about it, because we need to stop this thing. Because if we are not speaking about this thing, you see a lot of people will still be going. You see people will be killing with this. A lot of Simon, and yes, I'm online now. Okay, okay. You can click, my brother, please click on that link that you saw. Eva TV, just click on it. So I will invite you to come in and speak. Just click on the line, Simon. So as we are waiting for that brother, let's be talking. Because that is how this our lovely sister just lost her life. It's very painful. And even though they arrest the man, and I don't think, because they, according to the way they speak, even the husband is very lovely. I don't know, something go wrong online now. Okay, click on my link there. There is link Eva TV program there. Okay, okay. Let me invite. Yeah, this is the brother. Invite. Okay. You are welcome, brother.
Yes. Mama, good evening, Ma.
Good evening. Click it too.
Yeah.
You are welcome. I really appreciate you coming to my brother. Because I really want you to come and speak with them on this program, because a lot of us are missing it. Maybe through this one. So my people, let me introduce this my brother to you, Simon. He's a brother, lovely brother. I'm so caring. Is the one that witnessed the incident. So because he said before this thing started, he was there. He left before this particular one that happened. So I just want him to speak with us. So you people should listen and take something from it also. Thank you, brother, for coming.
Thank you so much. I hope my audio is very clear. You can all hear me very well.
It's very clear, brother. It's very clear. Are you guys hearing me?
Yes, so host.
Thank you.
Okay, that's great. Once more, good evening to you all. In fact, up to now, what happened that last week, in fact, up to now, I've still not get over it. If you can see, I'm still just weak, because the way the whole things happen. Tomorrow, coincidentally, will be exactly 1 week that the woman died. So it's even also a warning. Why I'm even coming live, before I decided not to speak, I've heard a lot of things, comment, even from other platforms. Some, although most of the comment or the explanation or the report of what happened, yes, it's real, it is true. But there are some also that we know when it's a kind of advice to us. That's why we have to be careful. We shouldn't give people chance to sometimes give rumor of some kind of things, because there are some things also that are not true that are said also concerning the death of the woman, because I am one of the eyewitness. I and one other guy coincidentally witnessed it, of which it is not the first time. It has been happening over the years, over and over again. That's why I'm here to also advise women. I also went live on Instagram some 2-3 days ago, of which I've even posted it on my YouTube channel also, but unfortunately the audio was not that clear. but it's an advice to each and every one of you, especially the women, any one of you that is involved in any abusive marriage, please quit. The earlier, the better. The earlier, the better. Don't let anybody deceive you or try to encourage you to continue to bear or to continue to stay. And whenever there is any situation like that, don't cover up, please, because this is exactly what led to this woman's death. She has been covering up, even when assistant social, even carabinieri here. I don't know if there are other people watching for us from other parts of the world. Let me just use a simple time. Police, when police come here many times to come and see that if they can rescue her, she will be the one also to try to defend him. She will be telling them that there is no need, that they have settled. But apart from that, again, it still continues. So it's just an advice to you, or you people have to just be careful, especially women, because most times you are the victim of all these things. To cut the long story short, that's unfortunate day. I call that the unfortunate day, but I know and there's no unfortunate day. Every day is fortunate before God. It's only we that we decide to make the day a fortunate day for us or unfortunate day. Normally, I do visit them as their friend because I was living in their house before from the year 2018 to 2020. It's also because of this, their fight, quarrel every day that I had to even leave the house because I have intervened. And also that day was not even the first day. I have saved her so many times that the man will even use 9 bottles. There are so many times also like that. And it's just like I have foreseen this thing that is going to end this day. I have talked to her so many times that you have to take actions, because I am not comfortable seeing somebody being maltreated that way. There will be no time I don't know, even up to now, I don't know if there's a way. I was even speaking with somebody. I said if there's a way I can even get in touch with the man where he is to ask him, why is he always having bitter mind against that woman? Anytime he want to beat her, he will make sure that he injure her. I have noticed that kind of anger in him. I don't know. I always say, it's like there's something both of them know that nobody else knows. That is even making her also to endure those suffering, irrespective of the fact that it still continues. She's still enduring it. I don't know, even till now. I wish I know. I would have even then. I would have known the way to go about it. Well, to cut a long matter short, so that's how they have been on and off all the years. They will quarrel, they will fight, she will still continue, injury upon injury. Even the last time I learned, even then I was not aware. Up to today, they kept it away from me. It was in the month of October. There was this guy also, the guy is of a blessed memory. The guy is late also. The guy died even some few weeks anyway. It was down some other story entirely. Anyway, the guy that was the one that even called me that I didn't know what happened, that the man almost killed her. He was hitting her head against the wall. She ended up also, even that day also, she upon everything that happened, instead of she to be at home, because then her work was about to end, this stagionally seasonal work. Then she was working at the Cavallino side of Yezolo. Then she endured. She went to the place of work. From there, I learned that she fell down. Those people had to call ambulance for her. They took her to the hospital. They were trying to ask her. Before then, they saw some marks on her body. Instead of her to open up that it was the man that gave her, she was even trying to even defend him. She said she fell from the step. Those people were like, these marks are not something that you can sustain when falling from a step. They knew, they were like trying to press on her. Then later she succumbed. She had to tell them that, yes, it's true. It was her husband that beat her. From then, this socially and everything, they started intervening. I even learned maybe I'm not that sure. Maybe that was what even led to the guy killing her. Because I learned that he even had case to attend to at the court of law this year, I think precisely March, if I'm right. So it was like that, and all this while even the man did not, even till today, even the most annoying part of this situation that I narrated about October then, of which I know was the last violence that I noticed about. Till today, they keep lying, even the woman, when she was in hospital then, because normally, like I said, I always pass by if I'm less busy, because where I'm living is not that far. I will just go to greet. I noticed I got there once she was not there, because she had 3 children. The firstborn was born 2011, of which 2010, of which will be 11 this year. The second one is around 6 years, which should be 7. Then the third one is 2 years, 2018 July, August 2nd, if I'm right, of which will be 3 years. So I was surprised. Then I will pass by about 2-3 occasions like that. I didn't see her. Then until the third day, then the guy had to do the small one because that 11 boy, the boy is very smart. The guy called the mom. She was in the hospital. Then I was surprised. I said, "What is she?" She realized that she was sick. The man also told me she was sick, but they didn't know that the other guys already told me what happened. Well, I said maybe they don't want me to maybe interfere again, something like that, or maybe she's shy or something. So I just left it on. So this day like that also, I went there anyway. Even before then, the guy who his document is in kind of renew. I know because of this COVID situation and everything. Even in our embassy in Nigeria, I even have somebody that had appointment. They say sometime a day they call attend to 10, 20 people. The same thing also with Sojourner. If you go to their place, they don't attend to crowd as usual. So it was like pressing on me that I should check it because I didn't want checking it online for him through this site polizia.status.it. So I had to check it. I just noticed lately, especially this January, is just having that urge of I don't know, like urgency, that it's like it's in a hurry, let me use it. I noticed that every day will just be pressurizing me, go and check my document, so that day I just say, okay, let me go there again that Saturday afternoon around 2 p.m. because I'm somebody, if I'm doing anything appointment, I keep to my appointment. I don't joke with time. So I just left that around 2. I was having in mind that maybe before 6 I will go back, and because of this COVID, my church, we normally have our studies, Bible studies, and most of our programs online. I was aiming that maybe if I leave there 6 by 7, I'll be able to get home to do this. Then when I got in there around that 2 something in the afternoon, then everything was okay. The atmosphere was good. She was even cooking then. She had to cook more and more. She cooked rice and everything. Almost time if I go there, I will eat. She will be the one to cook. And I noticed the whole mood, everything. 2 of them were in the kitchen. That is even what I'm still even surprised. Now, what even led to the fight that led to her death up to now, I can't even tell. Everything was going on there. She finished cooking. She was trying to, she had to tell me to go and take food. I should feel free to take. So then I don't truly, I've just eaten. I just, okay, let me take one of the moi moi. I just had to take one of it. I was eating. Both of them in my presence, they ate together. I'm even sure now, as I'm saying, just like as I explained to somebody, if even the police can even go there now, except maybe everything was disorganized later, I'm sure that the plate will still be on the table by now. Both of them took food, they ate together, they were gisting, no problem at this point in time. The children were there with us because there's a way the house is a very big house. These modern houses, but it's not like a duplex. The down part of it, because it's like 2-story building, yes. The down part of it, we have garage. After that, the middle part, so to speak, we have the parlor, that's the sitting room, the dining, and the kitchen. Then the up, all the rooms are on the up. Even when I was living there, I had my own room upstairs. So we are all down together. We ate around that 2, 3. Then around 3 something, if I'm right, then she had to make a call to the guy that is working on their passports at Rome. I think the guy's name is Sam, if I'm right. So she had to call the guy that why is the guy delaying their passports that they have applied for it since then. If I'm right, what even delayed the passport was that the eldest of the son, it was given birth to in Nigeria. It's only the other 2 that they gave birth to here. So they said they should bring the original birth certificate of the boy. So she was trying to explain to the man that everything is ready, that one is like the man is trying to delay them, that what is the problem if it is morning. So then even the guy now, as a husband now, had to even collect the phone from her to speak with the guy. He spoke very well, even calmly to the guy. He was trying to tell the guy that was the problem, that if it is morning, that after all, his wife is going to pay, that he should maybe send an account. Then in the end, what they later discussed that is already Saturday. There's no way she can go and collect money to send, because the guy was asking them to send money to their account on is it postpay or so, something like that. So they later finalized that, okay, if it is not possible that way, that she will leave by Sunday to get to Rome on Monday. So they just accorded, everything was in place. They later accepted and everything. So after that time, we were still there. Then I was even sitting there and I just dozed off maybe some minutes. When I woke up, then they were still there. They were gisting. They were in the parlor. Then around that 5 something, if I'm right, yeah, 5:15, 5:20, if I'm right. If my memory serves me right very well, of which I'm very, very sure, because because what I know then, I knew it was almost time for me to be going. I don't just know what just scared me there, just to wait. Maybe God wanted me to experience what was going to happen. So I noticed she went upstairs first. And most time when she goes up like that, the other two girls, they're always with her, because the other small one, just 2 years, and the other guy is 6 going to 7. The other boy always down, because the guy is a very smart guy. He knows how to even operate computer, TV, was living there. We were there together. So as the woman went up, not quite long also, he also stood up. He said he was going up. Then, as I was saying, there was no problem, everything, there was happy mood, nobody was even, there was no even argument. That is even the most surprising thing to me. I didn't think they had any problem or argument. I would have even noticed then. Not quite long also, he went up. Before going, he was telling me that if it is time for me to leave, that I should leave, no problem. That maybe if I didn't see him after some time, I should know that he has gone to bed. Because most often it's like that. When I get there, if I wait, I didn't see them, like I know maybe they are asleep, I will just lock the door and go. Then later I will call them. So all of a sudden, not quite long after he leaving me, I just hear something like maybe a little argument. But then I already saw them in a good mood. I said, no, I can't be, I don't think they are according. And there's nothing even that we just even warrant this quarrel. Just how many minutes that these people left? Not up to even 5 or 10 minutes, if I'm right. All of a sudden, what I just heard was the sound of a splashing bottle on the ground like that. Then as soon as I heard it, immediately, I was hearing as if, 2 people were struggling like this. Then immediately, what even caught my attention was the children. They were just shouting, daddy, daddy, daddy. Then I just tried to run and said, no, this is unusual. This is not ordinary. When I ran inside, I noticed bottle. She was beating her, hitting her. Then I noticed she was already bleeding then, but it was not much. So I thought in my mind that then I was trying seriously to even struggle to say, because even the challenge that I had then there was that the content of the bottle was spilled. I don't even know what is even the content, whether it is even beer or hot or whatever it is on it. But I noticed it was already spilled on the ground and everywhere was very, very sleepy for me. I had challenge. So there was another guy again. The other guy also was down. That place I said is magazine or under. It's even hard for him. If not for even that thing, I don't even think he would have even known what was happening. We had to tell the other guy, the smallest, the biggest of the children, that's the boy, to go and call him. He went there to go and call him then. And as at that point in time, although then she was bleeding, but not that much. Not just, I thought maybe, and she also was a very strong woman, so to speak. She was struggling with him there, maybe wanted to stab her more, but he could not. Then we were able to restrain him. Immediately then we had to tell this woman, run. We were able to overpower her and that guy. She ran down. For we now, we thought maybe she has even gone outside. And with that anger, and as he was hitting her, then he was saying he was going to kill her. I was saying, why will you kill her? What did she do? And even that was the question we keep asking her. What's going on now? Why are you people fighting? What's causing this fight? We are all together. What they didn't want to even answer. So even as the woman escaped that, he was even angry that nothing he didn't do to us. He punched me, pushed me, nothing he didn't do then. He was angry. He said, why did we leave this woman to escape? If I'm right, about 2 to 3 minutes, then we were able to hold him. We thought then that woman was already outside. Because if I were she, knowing that he stabbed me, I would have run. And that was what we told her, run for your life. She said no. She just ran down. Okay. Immediately again, the guy just pushed us. He ran down. He was angry. Then that time he was even angry with me. Wanted to say he's going to injure me. I should leave his house. He was just shouting down there. Then I was in that place I told you that is the sitting room that you can also take outside. And that magazine also, you can use it to exit outside also. So then I was there, he was standing at the passage because close to the kitchen. Then the other part is the kitchen side. He was trying to say I should go in. Then I was even angry. I just said, okay, let me be going. I just opened. Then also in my mind, I was like happy that yes, at least the woman has escaped. because he was angry. So why did you allow to escape? I will end everything today. In my mind, I was happy that at least the woman has escaped, but I can go in now. Not knowing that the woman did not escape, she was there. As soon as it distracted me, I just opened door to go. The next, it just ran. Immediately, I just hear the woman that just shouted. I was even, before I could even open our gate outside, she just ran out with blood. That this man stabbed me. She just ran there to hold me. I should save her like this. You see blood there. I said, I was shaking like this. When I saw the way the blood was gushing out, she was holding her shoulder, somewhere like a shoulder here or neck, that she was holding like this. If you see the blood, it was coming. She said, I was trying to, this guy still came out there. And also, as she was telling me that he had stabbed her, also, I was also conscious of, because I was thinking that he was even with a knife. Because he told me, he's telling me that if I don't move from there, it's going to injure me or kill me. And he was even threatening me. I said, no, I was still struggling with that. If you see that process of when the woman went there to him, that I should save her, if you see all my clothes, up to my mascara, everything. So I said, if you see the way the blood was coming out from her, God, then already I'm even shaking me. I was shaking, and the guy was up to outside. All those almost all of them, they came out there. You know, sometimes I don't even know this thing. I also said I'm going to speak about if I have opportunity, because I have noticed a situation like this, but not fight. One thing with these people, I don't know, maybe it's their system. If they see somebody in problem, I thought if it were to be Nigeria, people will come out like that to see. I think in that time they came out everywhere, maybe like 3-4 people would have even overpowered that man, wouldn't have even gone back. But they were all standing there. Even one of them was even telling me, call police. I was telling her, how can I use one hand to call police and be trying to protect this woman? And even I was even telling her, I said, the first thing the woman was telling her is to call ambulance. I said, ambulance is even more better than opportunity, because the way she was playing, even there, I won't tell you like I even lose hope that I don't think so much, because like it was a deep cut, the way it stabbed her in this neck, side, throat, shoulder here. If you see the way the blood was gushing out, she was even weak. She even went to this guy was still pushing even up to the package, because the package is like about 50 meters from our house. This guy was still pursuing us. I was still trying to protect. He was trying to hit me, punch me, different. I said, no, this place here, no way. We were drag. In fact, I even lose. I don't know. It just came from nowhere. Just drag her again, and it was hitting her again. Even, oh God, there's a statement that she made. Oh my God, no matter what, oh God, may I so rest in peace. She still went to one part of the world there. She just rest her head. She was still telling him, what did I do to you? Even if I didn't make it, just know that I love you. That's what she was telling him. I love you. Just know that I didn't do you anything. If I didn't make it, just know I love. That was what she was saying then. This guy still here did not. He just dragged out there. He was hitting her head there. Then I even lose hope.
Love my
Then those
food.
people,
I beg
you
you.
say, hello?
Hello,
No,
I'm
no, go on
hearing
with
you
your
talking
own. I'm just,
about love.
In fact, he
Let me
was
hear
talking
you
about
saying
love.
love.
I still love you,
just,
despite the fact that you are, if I
yeah.
didn't
Go
make
on,
it.
my dear.
She
Go
was
on.
saying it. Oh my God. Then I was crying. If I say, till now, I've never experienced something like this. If I imagine it, I'm still shaking. Then I was shaking. I've even lose hope there. Those people were even shocked. The other woman there was the one that called police and ambulance. Even also before ambulance came, it was even too late. Because although I won't blame them, when I was even asking the police that we call ambulance, they said, because of the COVID and it was even the police them that came that were even able to call the ambulance to explain to them. But before she came, she was already gone. Then, I did not know what happened. Then I was surprised when I was outside. I told you we were two. I did not see that guy. It was later that guy was telling me what transpired. That when he stabbed her that first time, he rushed the knife. As he was dragging it, the guy tore his hand with the knife like this. He had to bite the husband's hand. As he was biting him on his hand, the husband was biting him on the back. Then later, the guy left the knife. Then his hand was bleeding, and then the children were around, the smallest one. That one was trying to take it. I said, in fact, if you see everything that day, there was confusion everywhere. This one now was happening in the glaring eyes of everybody. Those people there were outside. I said, this one was, I don't know I don't know how to even explain it. It was very, very, I've never seen something like this before in my life. Later, that guy was explaining what happened. That when that time that when everything happened, then I still even took her inside again before he finally stick. After stabbing her that one, he didn't stop. He had to stab her up to 15 times, according to the report we saw, the autopsy report. That he stabbed her in stomach, head, neck, everywhere. He made sure he killed her. That's why I said that thing is not. It's something that he has really planned. He planned it. Even I was hearing after her death that there was a day it took her, I think it should be last 2 months if I'm right. It took her one early morning like that, I think 3 or 4 a.m. Even I'm surprised that how would she be stupid like that? Someone will tell you that we should go out and do spaza and do shopping early morning, 3 a.m. It took her to one place, like they were going, suddenly started entering inside. So she was trying to drag maybe inside. Somebody just saw them with motor. That guy was just surprised that what's going on this early morning. We'll be here doing it. So the guy just made the guy just drive close to there, just on his full light, just took off, left her there. She was trying to tell the person that if not for him, that the man wanted to kill her and leave her there that time. She escaped that. After that, again, she still continued to be with the woman. That's why I say, in fact, I don't know. In fact, I don't know what to say. The whole thing today, I'm still in shock. Imagining what happened. Very, 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 very painful death. I know she will not die in vain like that, for sure. She won't. So that's how the whole thing just happened, though. In fact, since then, I'm even unable to even explain, but I went officially to even the Carabinieri office. I've been going there frequently. I went there even 2 days ago to know everything. I still told them, I said, if there's anything I can help them to do, I'm still ready to help because I witnessed everything. But unfortunately, I was not there to see when he stabbed her, but it was when I said I did when he took the knife where we were there, I would have over, because there was a day also like this. He almost killed her in our presence. He took bottle that day but that day while she was lucky, then we were like 3 guys then. We were able to rush him then. Since then we talked to him, we say shoot it. Then there was a day also he used something like axe, this axe. But this our foolish guys that will be claiming that they're in cult, they're in this, they're in that. He had one axe there that we always cover. We were the one that went to throw away that axe in one river near where we live. We went to throw it there. We had to warn him. Not that I stick on any small thing, will break bottle, carry knife. And the woman knows it's not the first time, it's not the many times. Carabinieri said they even when I was meted, they say yes, they are even tired of their case. They have even reported so many times. The unfortunate thing, she keeps defending him. She keeps defending. Even somebody now was telling me, one of her friends, that a day to that day that she died, all the things that she has already packed to her place because they were about to give her house. Even today I think today is 22 now. She was supposed to move, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, 2021. Everything is dead. A day to that day she died, she went back there to remove her things. That one was trying to tell her that what is going on. She said she has settled with her husband and there's no need of going. That one said she was just like very weak. She don't even know what to say. When you are putting effort to try to save somebody and you feel that the person is not even acknowledging your effort, it's just like you are doing it for. She said she just left her, like I don't knowing that the next day she will die. In fact, it's just very, very painful. In fact, it's a lesson to, in fact, especially the women. Most times, I know violence is in 2 ways, like I explained in one of my videos. It's in 2 ways. Men also experience violence, but not as much as women. Women are always the victims, and most often also they always defend, which is very wrong. Like I see what even happened. There's one woman I would even like. I don't know if anybody is on this platform. No, that woman from Benue State. I don't know if anybody were heard about it this year also. I want to get in touch with that person. If there's a way I can get anybody that can tag me to, I will talk to her. A medical doctor in Benue State, Nigeria. I think that was the first video that went viral this year. That the husband treat her even when she was pregnant. The husband will even try to strangle her. In the end, after people came online to save her, rescue, ask for her leaving the man, the woman came back to start to install people that yes, she has settled with her husband. No, that thing, if I should get in touch with her, I will make sure I explain everything I witnessed to make her to quit that marriage. Because anything like this could happen to her. I'm not sorry for her, but if she's not careful, this is how her life will also end. Because going to the way she explained the pattern, the way the man threatened her, also the man will always threaten that he's going to kill her. If she didn't quit that marriage, definitely he's going to fulfill it, just like as this beast did to his wife. So that's the whole story. I'm very, very, if I don't know, even up to this moment, I don't know what to do. So, now I've not even gotten over myself, so to speak. The children now, everything now is story. Even the most annoying part of it now, about 2 days ago, a friend of hers called me. They called my attention to one video. I don't know if most of you know German First Lady that went on.
Amina Bello. You
Yes.
don't understand what they are saying. Sorry, brother. Amina Bello, you don't understand. Why are you laughing? Or you don't understand what he's saying. You are laughing. What is special about laughing about when somebody is dead? Or you don't speak English?
Amina Bello is laughing because she is Lady A. I don't see why so many women can be, callous and naive till the end. That's why Amina Bello is laughing.
It's laughing. I think so.
Okay, that's
I'm the
why.
same Amina Bello. Yeah.
Yes, because he allowed herself to go. Just he wasted her life.
She wasted her life by herself. I didn't wanted to interrupt. I wanted our brother to finish because
Yes.
I don't see why a woman should just waste her life because of love, because of husband. After everything, what did she gain? She gained nothing.
Nothing at the end.
Nothing.
She gained nothing. She left her children to be orphaned. She left her parents to be without a daughter because she wants to answer a wife or somebody, Mrs. She didn't get nothing. So for me, that's why I'm laughing. I laugh and I weep at the same time because of her ignorance. And it's not only her. So many women suffer this stupid act.
Yes.
They want to answer Mrs. They want to be in husband's place. What is so special in being in a man's house? There is nothing special if the man is not treating you fine. We are just like plants. Women are just like plants, flowers that you need to pamper. So if you meet a man that cannot pamper you, what is the need of staying there? Just like what you are saying now is not the first, is not the second, is not the third. What is
so
she
many
doing
times.
there?
So many times. We also try to come into
So
our
she just
rescue.
wanted to die. She deserves to die. She wants to die. I'm sorry if other women will see me as not being,
No,
being
you're right.
pity of this very lady.
Yeah.
One is
You're
something
right.
that happens suddenly. Another thing is something that have always happened.
Occurred so
When
many
something
times.
occurs once, it's a mistake.
Yes.
2 times is no longer a mistake.
A mistake, yeah.
Okay, so I believe that I'm a woman. If my husband mistakenly hits me once, one day, it's a mistake. And after hitting me that once, he withdraws his hands. He didn't go further. The second day, if he hits me that once, twice, 3, it's no longer a mistake. So if you still stay there, the 3rd time, instead of hitting you 2 or 3, he will hit you 5 or 6. That is life. It's either you run for your dear life or you stay there and die like this woman that we are talking about now. I am not sorry for her. May her soul rest in peace.
Yes.
But I'm just sorry for the children and the parents of hers, the siblings, not for her, because she saw her death coming and she accepted to die.
Sorry, may I say something also?
Yes.
Even the parents, if you ask me, I'm not sorry for the parents, because that's why even this is a lesson to some of us. Let us not be a victim of greedy parents, so to speak. Because it seems that even the parents were even covered by all the wealth, because I learned all the guys' investment goes to the parents of the woman. So it's because of that they were unable to even speak to their daughter to correct her to leave the marriage. They were looking at the benefit, the gains they were getting from the man. So with that, they were unable to speak to the woman to leave the marriage. Even what I heard was very, very shameful 3 days ago. Instead of them to be talking about the death of their daughter and the son murdering they were discussing about properties. Can you imagine that? They forgot that they were online live. People were watching them. This woman, German First Lady, was explaining. In fact, I was weeping bitterly in me. Imagine that kind of wickedness.
Okay, my brother. Okay, you
die.
that you are, let's say, you are the next to them. You have seen that the parents are not even caring of her life. Why can't she care for her own life?
Imagine.
She's an adult. And God brought her out from that our archaic country, because our country is archaic, especially our villages. We can't more. She's married, she ran out, she didn't stay, this, that, and that's this. But when God purposely bring you out from that our country and bring you to the Western world, which you have lived and seen the way people are living, that is when you can have the courage to say, no, I can't go on with such maltreatment from a man. Here, if she was coming out of that marriage, she was not dying of hunger.
Thank you, Princess, for that thumbs
There would have been people that would take care of her. I just think that other women that are suffering the same thing, because most of our women, they suffer the same thing, but just because they want to answer Mrs. I don't want to break my home. I don't want to have my child, one child here and the other child there. Who is asking you to have one child? You can even have one child and that is all. And they will be there, the man will be maltreating them. I think it's high time our women learn how to, take the bull by the horn and live their life. You have to be a woman. Women, you can take care of yourself. It doesn't really matter that a man must be by your side for you to live. So I just hope some people are watching this very life that we are talking about now and learn their lessons from this very woman that may herself rest in perfect peace. But let others learn. Nobody should condone a domestic violence. Even the men also, most men are undergoing the same thing. The women that thought that they can overpower their husbands, they do the same thing. But you don't have to be there to die, to let people say, hey, may your soul rest in peace. No, my soul will not rest in peace. It's your own soul that will rest in peace. Before my soul will rest in peace, I will quit the marriage. So let's learn, honestly. You are saying it here, you are sorry for the woman, you want to cry for the woman, you have done, like you said, you did a lot for her to, learn that she should quit.
Yes.
I've settled with my husband. What is husband? Husband, my foot. I'm sorry to say this.
Not that they are
Husband that beats you every day.
Married. They are not even legally married. They are just living together.
Okay, they are not even legally married. And you calling the man my husband.
Yes, that is even the most annoying thing. Not that they are legally married.
Unless I just hope, honestly, I'm not trying to cover the whole live stream because I'm not the one that is this thing. But for me, most things get me annoyed. Okay, I'm a married woman, yes. But if my husband happens to, lay his hands, that's once this thing is a mistake. But when you come the second time, it's no longer a mistake. And no woman should tolerate that. Women should learn to, stop their men from being violent on them. That is one thing that should be their key to this world that we are. Because every time feminicidio, Italo we call it feminicidio. How many women have killed men?
No.
I don't think, when you count us, it's not even up to 20 women that have killed their husband. Why must men always kill us? And why must women always stay till the end, till they say rest in peace? I don't know why they should stay. So if you see people like that, honestly, drag them out. Like you have tried. You tried, like what I heard you said. You tried your best. But she didn't listen. What she wanted is what she got.
Love.
It's just the children, like I said, the parents, you said I shouldn't sorry for the parents. The children now are the ones that will suffer it.
Yes.
Those innocent children, they will be the ones that will suffer it. No mother, and their father, definitely he's going to pay for it.
For life, yes, definitely he's going to pay for it here. Thanks to this place that has law and order. If it were to be Nigeria, so to speak, like I said in one of my platforms, if it were to be Nigeria, I would be sad now because I know they might maybe bribe his way out. But I'm sure here they are going to take everything it takes to.
No. Even he have to pay for it.
Yes,
and I just pray he paid till the last. Let them not just bring him out because of one reason or the other. You don't like a woman, send him away. Tell him I don't want to marry you. And that is another courage that, although he have shown her in different ways that he doesn't want her, it's just the lady that wants to stay.
Yes.
Because when a man beats you every day, Every
has
day he beats you. He doesn't
constantly,
want you. So you
yes,
pack your things and leave.
yes. Sorry for interjecting. He has constantly told her that he's going to kill her. Not the first time.
Okay.
A lot of people, there are people that will bear witness. He has constantly told her that he's going to end her life. Not the
And she
first.
stayed there until he ends her life.
Exactly.
So I'm sorry if I cut you up, but honestly, most of the time I don't like to listen to I know that I'm not the victim here. Maybe if it happens to me, I wouldn't know what to do. But honestly, people should learn. Don't wait till the last when people will say rest in peace. I don't know if there is any other person that wants to contribute here.
Okay.
Because
Yes, I'm
the
here.
thing is, he really inching my ears.
I'm here. I want to contribute
Yes.
to this issue.
Okay.
Yes, so
Yeah, Lady
God bless
Sylvia,
you all.
yes, I'm waiting. You can contribute because I'm waiting for Lady A. Angela to finish. So you can come
God
in.
bless
You
you
can talk.
all.
you're welcome, my
God
dear.
bless
You're
you
welcome,
all.
sister.
God
You're
bless you.
welcome. God bless you.
I heard of this story of this issue before, but I never actually knew the detail till now. And I must tell you, my brother Simon, you are a great man.
Thank you so much.
And I will tell you tonight, from all the story you have narrated to us, I will tell you definitely something is wrong somewhere.
Exactly.
We are all Africans because I've listened to your own side. I've listened to Lady Angela. You know, we shouldn't look at this aspect only the spirit, only the physical.
Yes, I said it.
This is beyond physical. Because even when the Bible says, when a man and woman they grow up, they click together to become one, and they say, "I do." Marriage for better, for worse, not to this extent.
Yes.
Because I just heard you said just now that they are not even legally married. This is just like boyfriend and girlfriend living together, having children.
Yes.
So to the extent of you going through this violence every day, and you still want to kill yourself, and even the man is even telling you he's going to kill you. This is not once, this is not twice. Even when you are pregnant and you have children, and yet you still remain in it, something is wrong. Something is definitely. We should not look at this about the. We should not look about the only physical aspect of it. This is beyond physical. If you ask me, I will tell you there is a little, or maybe I'll say this is a spiritual something. It is beyond human understanding. It is beyond the physical, because if not, how can you tell me that a woman, even at the point of death with blood bleeding, will be telling the man what they have done to you, but just know I love you? Huh? Like seriously? You understand what I mean? Like is she under a spell?
It's true because it's like something. Yeah.
Is she under a spell? Okay, from what you narrated, that there was an incident a few months ago where the man woke her up and said, "Let's go and do spacer around 4:03 in the morning." My dear, we have been in this country and there is no supermarket or African stores that open at that time.
Exactly.
So you on your right sense should know that something is wrong somewhere. And at the end of the day, the man end up taking you to the bush. Okay, if not for the intervention of the other driver that came, who knows what would have happened? And at the end of the day, you still came to the same house, start living with the man. Come on. Even Mumu, according to them, will say our Mumu never do. Even Mumu will not act in this state. What are we saying? The person is not even married to you. So why are you afraid to be a single mother? Why are you afraid to be a single mother? Why are you ashamed to be a single mother? You are not legally married and you are going through that violence every time. Are you the most ugliest woman on earth that you now feel when you leave that marriage that no other man will take you in? Do you have the worst character on earth that you feel no man can bear your character? Come on, I think this is not becoming too rampant. Women men just trapping on women unnecessarily. Because if you ask me, I will tell you this is beyond the physical. Because even the man himself, he needs to be examined. He needs a psychiatric doctor. He needs a psychologist doctor. His head needs to be examined.
My sister is going to end. He's going to end that way, and they will declare that he's not found. and he will
No,
come
let
out
me
tomorrow.
let me tell you something.
We are
You
in
know,
Italy.
you may let me
Sorry.
tell you, Lady Angela, let me tell you something. You may just be seeing everybody. Shut up there. You may just be seeing everybody walking on the streets. You see
Yeah, the
this
man
cloth
is
we wear
not
today.
sound. Yeah.
You see this
You're
cloth we
right.
wear today cover so many things.
After
That man
everything
may
now, he
have
will come out tomorrow. Uh,
that man may have a psycho problem.
that is
Of
it.
which
It's the man that have a psycho problem. And he will
that is
come
what
out
I'm
tomorrow to
saying.
be free again. He says,
No, Angela, wait. No. Angela, Lady Angela, do not speak out of anger. Who is dead is dead. She's gone.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, brother,
But
I
I want
want
you
to
to.
speak.
Yes.
Lady Sylvia, let brother contribute. You said you want to say something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. On that you said, fortunately, yes, there's a good news. Somebody told me today that they took a psychologist also to there. They checked him. They say he's all right. So for that is
Okay.
ruled out of it. He cannot claim that he's
Okay.
mental. They said they check his state of mind. Everything is okay. Even me, when I had it
Okay.
today, I was okay. I say
Okay.
that one now is ruled out of it. He cannot claim he's insane or something. No, that is ruled out of it now.
Because I was like wondering, how can a man on his right
Yes.
senses be doing this every day and stabbing a woman, and at the end of the same woman that is staying with you, the same woman you play with, the same woman you laugh with, keep doing this thing every day, and the incident keep reoccurring, and the woman herself is not even still ready to live until this very incident. She is still comfortable with that kind of situation. Come on, something is wrong. Well, is there secret that they both are hiding?
In fact, I'm even
it might
also
be.
here to know.
Let's go.
It could be. No one can
It could
tell.
be.
No, maybe there is something both of them are hiding that made the woman feel if she leave, this thing will be exposed, or that make the man feel, this woman must go in for it. Because to me, I can't see why two people on the right sense would be acting like this, not children, and yet they decide to still stay together. At the end of the day, the man will say, I will kill you, I will kill you. And the man is doing it, and the woman, even when all these people come, the woman will say, we are settled, there is no problem. My dear, this is
Lady
somehow.
Sylvia, do you know how many women that
You
said
said the
this?
village people is following him.
What
Do you
do you
know
want
how
me to
many
say?
women that goes when they quarrel with the husband, they will come out to say, I've settled with my man. No.
Yes.
No,
So
Lady
many
Angela.
women.
Lady
Our
Angela,
African
that is true.
people,
But if it is
that is
something
how
that
they
happens once
behave.
in a while, if it is
My
something that happens
dear,
once in a
some
while,
happens
it's understandable.
often. Some
Not
happens
this one
often.
that is happening every
They keep
time.
on deceiving themselves until the end. Just look at how she ended up.
That is what I'm
Okay,
saying. If it is
okay,
Huh?
Lady
something that
Sylvia,
happens
let
once
me
in a
say
while,
something. Lady Sylvia, let me say something. You see this evening, when I want to go and buy something just close by my house here in the supermarket. So I was going beside the restaurant there because the place was so dark. You know, they don't open this restaurant in the evening now. This was just after 7. I saw somebody, but the person was black. As I wanted to pass that particular place before, I said, no, it's danger because somebody was hiding there. I said, I don't know who is there. Maybe the person can hurt me. So I now passed the main road. So and I was walking down to the supermarket like that. I look, I wanted to know who is this. I said, okay, and I left. When I was coming back, I still see the person. I said, oh, he's black. Let me ask her if he need help, you know. One man said, just go. And it's a lady. It was when he saw me, he was covering herself so that I will not see her. I said, okay, and before I know, I see somebody, man was calling me. He was saying, Mariam, Mariam. I turned. I said, teacher. He said, no, I thought it's my wife. I know the man because the son and my son with had his daughter going to the same school. I said, what
okay.
happened? He said, no, I was thinking it's my wife because I have problem with my wife. She left me with the children at home. I didn't see her. I said, okay, if it's your wife, very simple. That means she's the one hiding there. Go to this restaurant there, that place that is dark. So I said, look at her there. The man was running towards the place. So when I was going, inside my mind, I said, African people, this is problem everywhere. Oh. I said, look at this woman, daughter. And I saw this woman, every time, very gentle woman. And this man, I said, that means this man too. Because the woman used to say something, say, this man you are seeing very quiet is a very dangerous man. But this man, it makes me to conclude that this man is a wicked man.
Okay.
Understand? But I will try and meet the man tomorrow to speak with the man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because seeing that woman inside that dark place with cold, because the woman was ashamed, seeing me like that, is hiding herself. Tomorrow I must know what happened. You see, this is how it started. You see, this our
Exactly.
African woman, our African women, what is their problem is that they will see this thing coming. Just
They
because
won't
they
speak
don't
out.
want people to
They
laugh
won't
at
look
them.
for help.
Yes.
They will say that they want to bear Mrs. This because
Exactly.
that's their ego. They like to hear that Mrs. It in their brain. Because when they see somebody, they don't know the story of that person, they will be laughing at that person. They will say, this woman is not with her husband, though, because they want that woman to die inside there. You will see some men, African men will be telling you that, I beat my wife. I will even do my wife like this, it cannot cause. You are making out. You are exchanging word with your husband. You have to keep quiet. Even your husband pour you hot water. It's your husband. How can that be? You have to be very careful. That is why I mentioned that this man or all these I'm not against them. That is what I said in that video. When you see something is coming, don't advise that woman, telling the woman that they have to stay. You have to bear it. It's your husband. This one happened. This one happened. People we discuss, we settle their men. No, don't advise.
Host, excuse me, can I come in?
You can come in.
Honestly, we are adults. Okay. When we got married, nobody forces you to get married. Do you need anybody to tell you to quit when your husband is maltreating you?
Lady A, that is a very correct question. You don't need to wait for somebody to come and tell you to leave.
Yes.
So I don't know
Because you
why
are
our
the one
people
that is
should
wearing
wait
the shoe.
to say that somebody advised me, somebody told me. You are the one wearing your shoe. You know where it's paining you more. You are the one that knows when to remove it. I don't know. This our mentality of Africa want to remain in the husband's place. I think it's high time we throw it back. That is, we throw it back to Africa. We are no longer in our mommy's time that they cannot provide for themselves. That is why they remain in husband's place. In this our days, we can provide for ourselves.
Yeah.
What is the need of staying till the last day? You can provide for yourself. Even
the
when you
truth is,
cannot
this woman
provide,
that is really a sad
this
one.
our country, this country in which we are, this European country, the country can provide for you and your children. So what is the need of answering that, Mrs.? My brother, that
And they
I'm
make this
sorry
easy.
to speak this way. I am very angry because one of us is the one that died. It's
Yeah,
not the
you're
woman
right.
that died.
No, I understand your anger.
I am
You're
very,
true.
very
Even,
angry with
you're right.
her.
What you are saying.
Saying till the last day
Very,
of her life.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
No,
sorry
it's a sad story. It's a sad story.
You're right.
It's a very, very sad. It's not once. It's not only our Africans. When you still listen to this country, I'm living in Italy, no?
Yes.
When you still listen, you see so many women dying just like that.
Yeah.
Why must it be us that we die? So,
no, it's a terrible situation.
It's high time women should rise up. Women should wake up. Our life goes even without the men. My husband is here. He's hearing me. If he even divorce me tomorrow, I don't care. We should live. We should live knowing that.
No.
You will not be divorced.
No, Lady Angela, you will not be divorced.
If your husband does not treat you fine, leave that man and go your way. There will be a better man outside there that wants you. It's not just that man that exists. Okay? I'm saying it in a loud voice.
Share for me. Share me out so that many women will come and learn.
I am going to share you now. I'm sorry I came indirect. So now I'm going out and I'm coming back to share you. Because honestly,
Angela,
let other women come in and hear so that they won't tire of.
These are the women we need, because you said the truth. Because most of the women, they don't like to speak the truth. They will say that, no, when my husband hear this one, they will say, look at the woman. No, you need to speak the truth. You don't have to die because of a man. Because if you say you love your man, remember that you have children too, that you love.
Even without children, you go there because he says he loves you. And you agree that he loves you. That is why you're staying with him. So he should love you.
At Stella, yes, I believe you. They want to answer misses. They love those people that they run for their life because they want to be safe. When they hear that this person is no more misses, they laugh at them. You better stay at me.
It's better you laugh at me than to cry for me. Okay, we are crying for this our sister.
We are crying for her in the end.
Yeah. It's better you laugh at me than cry for me. Just look at her. How many years is she? Very beautiful.
35.
She just wasted her life.
This month is even the month of her birth. 30th of this month would have made her 36.
Could you imagine? I'm even older than her. She just gave her life like that because she's marrying. Marriage my foot. I beg, I'm going out. I'm coming back again.
No problem, my lady. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
She's a very young woman, but the thing is, the truth is, the story is really sad.
Very sad. I have seen many women that died like this because of men. Some of them have a heart problem. Heart problem. They die because of men. They will still be struggling. The man don't want you. They will be still struggling there because they will say, the man is me in love. Oh, the man is me in love. Oh, that is how they claim. At the end, they will die with heart attack or one thing or another. Because this kind of a thing,
make an attempt to leave.
Maybe that man is into something and they don't
know.
Maybe what he believes need blood. But God has been saving this woman from his hand since. But this woman don't want to go. He still be there pushing herself inside. To the end, he want to die at the dying spot. He's still saying love. He will go there and be saying love to the man. Maybe later he will call the man to go and marry there. You know? Our women will die because of love. We die because these men, they don't think, African men, they don't really know what is love. They don't know this. They only see that love there. Just love there. They don't know what is the meaning of really love. We better be careful because as you see me like this, I don't want to die like this because I love my kids. I want to take care of them. That is why I have them. But if I see a man is beating me, he want to send me to earlier grave, I will run with this my two legs. And some of them, they will be dragging house with them. But they forgot that their life is important more than that house. If the man don't want to leave the house for the man. You go and look for somewhere to stay. Before you know now, this story will be off. It will just wipe off. Her story is gone.
Also.
Okay, it's on now. It was off before.
Also.
I'm hearing, lady.
The one that even baffles me most is the rate women are dying these days, and in European country where women have powers.
Yes.
Women are the leaders. As far as I'm concerned, Europe country is concerned, women, they have power over men. So why should women just be sending themselves to early grave or in the name of? In fact, I will tell you the truth. This woman's death is really a sad one. It's a sad one because she saw it coming and she never made any attempt to leave. The story is confusing. It's confusing and the story is terrible and the story is sad. I don't really know what to say. I'm feeling bad right now. I'm really feeling bad hearing from Brother Simon, everything, the issue and all that. The story is really sad.
Did you know that most of our African women that I see that they lost their life because of man in this country? Did you know what happened to their children? All these people end up taking their children.
That is it. They will end up taking their children.
This family. You will not see this family will come and take these children from them. No. These people will end up taking the children.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the day, you will suffer for nothing. Ah, no, it's a sad story.
Why are you calling me when I'm online? You know I'm online. You go to line. Don't disturb me. Can people be like this, calling person online like this? Go online and call me.
The story is terrible. It's terrible. It's a very sad.
You see, young lady. Look at the other one the other day in Germany. The man killed her. Because of child benefits. This one is not
even the one that happened in London. You didn't see the one that happened in London.
Oh.
Another one to happen in London now.
This has not been happening before. You see our people killing their wives.
Yes, it's strange.
I
It's
never
just
seen
happening.
something.
That is true, Ho. That is true. This thing has not been happening before. But why is the thing coming up now? And the rate, the thing is increasing now. The thing is coming up and it's increasing day by day.
And that is what I'm saying. Please, my lady, if you are watching, if you see your husband change character, he has turned you to another thing like a punch bag. Run with your 2 legs. Run. Don't listen to anybody that will tell you to stay. That will preach the life of husband and wife. That whether bad or good or die, anything, don't listen to that person. Because if the person really loves you, he will tell the man to stop. He will make sure that he will help you out. Because all those people that will be advising you to stay or to do, they will not come tomorrow and help you. Those are the people, they will not even show less concern. The only thing they can do to this woman, and they will only do service for her. They will tell people to come and contribute money. They will want to buy there. You will see them preaching heaven and earth. He has been living with God because he died like this, died like that. That is what. So don't let people will be telling you sorry, and your children nowhere to be found. And all the names of love. It's only our people I will see. They will be with white people. They will love them to die. They enter grave. They will be with their own black people. They will end up die. You people should
my sister.
Who know
the story is sad.
They can come and click on it too and contribute on it, my dear. We need to share this idea because
the story is a sad one. Please, guys, share out this video. We need more people in the building. We need more ideas, more contribution.
If you know,
and how we can stop all this violence too, because the way something is going rampant these days is unbearable. It's becoming something else.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That is the link. If you want to come, you can click on it and come and speak. Come and say your mind, so that we'll be here sharing ideas together. Because this is so serious. We have to stop this kind of a thing. Most especially in this Europe. I saw that one you were talking, brother. That woman that the husband, yeah.
Yes, even that was what I'm trying to say. If there's a way we can even bring her to your platform, it would have been better for us to get. I want somebody to tag me to that woman. Let me speak. When I saw that video even early this year, I was very, very sad. I listened. There's one radio that I normally listen from Nigeria, Internet Radio, 99.3 FM. They had to discuss about that woman's case. As also, it's almost like this. In fact, when I witnessed this, since that they won't believe me up to 1 week now, I've been thinking about that woman because it's exactly what that woman narrated. And the most annoying thing is that she's a learned person, an educated person. Because sometimes I always think that maybe most of these women are taken advantage of because maybe some of them are illiterate, so to speak. Forgive my language if it is somehow embarrassing to some women. I always think with most of the victims are all illiterate. But this one is a learned person, a medical doctor. She should know better that there was a time the man even had to beat her with pregnancy. The man almost killed her. Still here, the most annoying thing, people came to intervene. She sent a message to all them. We were telling them to mind their business, that she has settled with the man. Everyone was like, were you not the one that brought it to social media? If you don't want assistance, you don't want help, you shouldn't have even brought it in the first place. She started abusing everyone that was online. So that's, in fact, I don't know how can I get in touch with her to give her the lesson of her life if she will accept. Because I know most definitely, the man is still behaving that same way. But now, I don't know, maybe because of the shame and everything now, and something like that, I know that is exactly what will be now. Even if the man is maltreating her now, she will not have that courage again to come out because of what she has already told people, that they should mind their business. If tomorrow now she should die now, people will say, I don't know. So women should just, please, in fact, just be careful. Just tell every woman, I just want every woman to, I say if it is even what I will do to advocate this, I will do it. It's not by force to stay. I even told her my family history. For example, like me, I came from a broken home. My mom and my dad, they are separated. The same thing there, although it was not even violent like this, normal quarreling. Then our last born then, because we are 6 boys from my mother's place, was 4 years when my mom left. At first, I was angry, but when I was growing up later, I later noticed it's better for this woman to leave than for one day something should come to her. And in the end, it makes me very strong and every member of my family. I even told her this story. That it's better you leave. In the end, you always live to, I don't know, in fact.
I can see our sister is coming, Rosemary. You are welcome to the building.
I've been listening to you people's conversation. I was just pending, hanging on, listening, observing.
You are welcome.
Welcome, Sister Rosemary.
Good evening to the house. Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday to you all. My dear, I heard your story. It's a very, very sad story. It's a very, very sad story. It's unfortunately, people were not able to. It's as if it's destiny that that woman is going to die that day. Because from the story I heard that you were there where everything happened. So you are practically an eyewitness.
Eyewitness, yeah.
You understand? You are practically an eyewitness. If anything is happening tomorrow, they are going to come and call your name. That Mr. What's the name again?
Simon.
Mr. Simon. You were there. How did it happen? How did it go? You will start giving statement from Jerusalem to Jericho. I understand. It's not really a good thing. It's just like everything normally happens. They will say maybe it's destiny that she's going to die or that is going to happen, because like you said, they put it together. Nothing was happening. Everything was good. Automatically, she went upstairs, and later after a few minutes, you heard bottle as if it was bottle that fell on the ground. It's not that they were having quarreling before, and after 5 minutes, the whole thing now elaborated. So honestly, it's a story that I really don't know. I just, like Lady Syria was saying, let us still look at it on the other angle. It's a kind of spiritual or some kind of diabolical forces that just because I'm really speechless because when Eva TV was telling me about this issue, I never knew the story is going to be like this. The way she said she knew somebody that stayed there, I never knew the story was like this. That you saw everything. You are eyewitness of the whole situation. So it's really very, very unfortunate. It's as if she has destined that day to die, and the way she died, and it's so unfortunately, and just made those children fatherless, motherless in the same day. So even though that kind of love, she claims she loved that man. That one is not love. Because all those loves that she claimed, may her soul rest in peace wherever she is. All those loves she claimed she had on that man, she will have embezzled all those love in the lives of her children. She will have known in case tomorrow she dies. She's dying. She said, "Remember that I love you." Are you kidding me? What about she don't even think of the lives of her children? So those children now, she left them fatherless and motherless. Children that have never stayed with white before, they have never ate, maybe once in a while they normally eat Italian food. So their life has been jeopardized by their very home parents. She never thought of her children. She's thinking of I love you, I love you. Are you kidding me? So I just hope all those women out there that they are so blindfolded, that are so stupid, they are so selfish, they are so ignorant of so-called these 4 letters they call love. They should try and erase it from their head. Because there is nothing bad in loving someone. But when you have children, and when you know you are undergoing a domestic violence, you have to think of the lives of your children. Not the life of that man, not the love you have towards that man. It's for your children.
It's really sad. It's really sad.
No, those children now, they are fatherless and motherless.
Yeah, practically.
You are saying the son is 11 years and is an intelligent boy. The boy he knows what happened, that his father took the life of his mother. The 6 years old partially should understand. What about the 2 years old? If he's calling mom, who is going to pamper her? She's just saying, I love you. Are you kidding me? I'm really very sorry for the loss, but hearing this story today, I'm perplexed. I'm really the whole thing just said. That was why I did not even come before now, because the whole thing is just ringing in my head. You have 3 children. You are loving a man that you are undergoing. You took her to a place in 3 o'clock in the morning. Are you kidding me? Somebody that has been saying is going to kill you, you are still showing that person love. You are not even showing the love to your children. Take your children away and go and give them a better life and leave that man alone. Now the children they are automatically an orphan.
Yeah.
So and the man said he's not regretting.
Yes, it's
And which
saying it's not
means like
important.
according to what Lady Sylvia said, there are some spiritual forces
Yes.
because somebody cannot kill the mother of his children, like you said, is they are not married, they are not married, they are not married, they are just a couple.
Yeah.
Somebody cannot kill the mother of his children, even that first day. Let me say he did not, but after some few days, you will come to your senses that you did something awful, that you took the life of somebody, that you took the life of a mother of your children. So it has not come to his senses that he has done something wrong, which means there is something wrong somewhere. So that's something wrong somewhere. It's only the Almighty God that knows. We are just emphasizing, we are just saying, we are just presuming, we are just assuming. It's only God that knows. So wherever that forces came from, at the end of the day, somebody is gone. Somebody has gone forever. A mother is gone, a sister is gone, a daughter is gone, an auntie is gone. She will never come back again. Whatever we are going to say from today to tomorrow is not going to come back again. But the only thing, let it be a lesson to all those young girls, because mostly all this is happened to all those girls of 30 years to something years, that their head is so magneted in that thing, that 4 letters they call love. Let us not love people blindly, selfishly, stupidly, without using our ICOM here. That we should try and use this thing upstairs, because at times we don't use it. We should use this thing while the heart is working. This thing too should be working. If you allow all these things, only this one to work,
Yes,
or only the heart to work, without combining both together, you are going to end yourself in an early grave, or end yourself in where maybe later you'll be regretting, if I have known.
Yes.
The Englishman will say it is too late when the head is off.
It's off.
Where she has gone now, there's no way she will come back and say, yo, thank God, I don't go, I don't say as it be. Now I will not make that mistake again. So our own mistake she has made, let it be a lesson to many others. Like you people say, like you said before, like men, like whenever TV you normally say that other men too undergo domestic violence. If a man or a woman is undergoing domestic violence, do or die is not by force that you must stay with a woman, or it's not by force that you must stay with a man. If you know you are not happy in a relationship, arrivederci, grazie, sengobe, kashuko, you leave that person so you can have peace, because this life is only one. Why would you be living your life on uncertainty? Be living your life unjustly because in the name of saying you love him or you love her, and you are not happy. You have 1 day of peace and you have 6 days of agony. It is not right. We should try and be reasonable. We should try and be sensible. We should try and use our senses. This thing God gave us free. Why don't we use it? We are using it foolishly. We are using it selfishly, ignorantly. We should try and be wise and open our eyes and see where this is not going right. May her soul rest in peace. I don't know her, but for the story I heard this evening, it's so I never knew it was like this. It's so painful. It's so sad. It's so unfortunate that whatever forces that were behind it is only God that knows. But for the fact that what I'm emphasizing for now is for the lives of those children, that it will never be the same again for them. Their life has been transformed. Their lives has been jeopardized by their very own parents. So my beautiful people, my Nigerians, Africans, you people should be wise and use your senses, and not only because I love him, because I love her. Who cares? His love can die, our love can die, but the love of your children is everlasting.
Well spoken, Rosemary, darling. Well spoken, my darling. Well spoken, because honestly, sorry if I'm cutting you off.
I'm speechless, honestly. I've been listening to the conversation. I was just here listening. I'm just
I don't even know what someone should speak. I'm full of, for me, I'm full of angerness. Honestly, I'm full of sadness. Knowing that spiritual, I don't even believe on all these spiritual things. Physically, the man have showed you in so many ways that he doesn't love you. What are you saying there today? He beats you every day. He threatens you. He does this, he does that. Love my foot. Women should learn to say bye-bye to that 4-letter word. Like, what are you loving a man for? A man that beats you every day, and later you go to bed with him?
No.
I don't want to be vulgar. Let's it's not only us that are listening to this thing, to this forum. Other women are still, other people are listening to us. But for me, women should learn. When a man beat you once, beat you twice, it's no longer love. Because any man that loves you will not beat you. Let us be sincere. I know that we are hard to treat, we are hard to you know, to pet, we are women are these women. But any man that loves you, no matter how much you provoke that man, he will bear it. Even when he mistakenly hit you once, before he will raise the second hand, he realized his mistake. And the next thing will be, my love, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
So any man that hit you once, twice, three, and never said, I'm sorry, the next day, find your way. Or if you cannot find your way, find a way to make him know that, oh, my dear, you don't have to hit me next time. Let him understand that. I just hope other women should learn.
That's true.
This lady now, honestly, she just brought the dignity of all women there down.
Down, exactly.
I will kill you, I will kill you. Stay there until the man kill you. Not that he didn't tell you. He told you many times. He even put it into practice. He made you see it. And you are there. See, now that people are crying for you. I don't know. I'm a woman. You are a man, my darling, Simon.
Yes.
Honestly, I know that seeing what that woman undergo, seeing how the husband, you can never treat your woman the same way. So any man that treats how his woman that same way does not love that woman.
He never loved
I just
that
hope,
woman, but one day,
you know,
the woman loving
this platform we you know, makes so many women to learn their lessons. I even want to go out because talking about it, I might say things that I'm not supposed to say. I hate violence.
Your voice change.
Whether little, whether big, whether this thing. Because any man that said, I love you must not raise his hand on you. That is my belief. I am 25, almost 25 years in marriage. I have never accepted violence, and I will never accept it.
Yes.
It shouldn't at all.
So I'm telling the ones that are growing up, even at this age now, any day my husband changes from whom he is, and leaving him, I don't care what people will say. Because you hit me today, sorry, my love, you clean your eyes. The second day he hits you, sorry, my love, you clean your eyes. The third day, if he tells you 3, 4, 5 times, the next time it will be 10 times.
That's true.
And he will never stop. He will keep on hitting you.
Because
so violence in any relationship should not be allowed, either from the women or from the men. That is my message to the women out there, to the men out there, because it can lead to our early deaths. Thank you, everyone. So let's go on. Let me hear from the others. I don't want to go further.
Thank you so much, Lady A. I really appreciate it. You hear, women, you need to be very careful. Don't love and be blind and go to earlier grave. It's too bad, because there's one of my in-law, this kind of a thing happened to her. It happened to her. My sister will be listening now, because this is the same way. My in-law, very beautiful. If you see this girl, look like after. She was going with this boy. They were together. He has one child, second child. The third one, she was pregnant with it. This guy was beating her every day, every time. They warned her, leave this boy. Not that you don't have what you are doing. Not that you don't have anything that is providing money. This one is in Nigeria, not here. Did you know that one day this man beat her? He sent her to her earlier grave with pregnancy. She lost her life, baby in her stomach. They died. That's why you see me. Every time I always say this thing. Run when you see your husband. Even my auntie, my father's sister, lost her life because of a man. Because that one, they even use the husband voice to come and kill her because of too much of love. The whole family warned her, leave the man alone. She refused because she loved. So that's why you see me, anytime I see this kind of situation, I always remember those things. I always tell people, run with your two legs. They will say no. There are some people that will say, when a man beats me, I love the man most. That means he will beat you. You love that man. You see, that's why if anybody, even be a man like this, I see somebody, as a man, when I was growing, you just do me like this. You know what I would do? I would just take something to defend myself immediately. Because I always remember this to say, this man killed this thing. So that's why this man want to do like this to me. I always be careful. You understand? So that's why you see when something like this is occurred, just say no, I have to go because I don't have that power. You better just remain at that miss. Go and enjoy your life. If you watch those people that always be miss, single, they are the one you see, they always young.
Oh.
They always young. They look beautiful. You will be asking why. But those people that stays in husbands, you will see that they will old. That is the truth. Because the stress inside is too much. I will not tell you. You see, many women these days, they are pretending. A lot of them, all this, you see husband and wife these days now, it's just pretending. All is just fashion.
Okay.
And my husband is putting me right. My husband cannot try this to me. Oh my God. No.
Yeah.
It's not true. They are lying.
Yeah.
They are dying
Most
inside.
of them are passing hands and they cannot say.
Speak to you, you see the other side of the marriage for them. You see the other side of the marriage. It's not all, every one of them are enjoying marriage. A lot of them are suffering. It's
true. Not all that glitters are good.
Yeah. You see them with this woman, you will see that they will manage, use this foundation to cover all their They are dying. That's why you see these people always get them through their children. Asking their children questions, you see the children will open mouth, telling them. That's why you see they will put eye on that family. You understand? So this is what is happening. Most of our women are suffering. They don't know. Even some of the men threaten them with the power they have. The other side of the power, you know. Them, if you do like this, you try me, I will deal with you like this, like this. The women will be afraid. They can't leave. Because once they talk, they will say, I will end you, end your people there. And I will come back and end you. Nothing will happen. That is what the power they are using to oppress them these days. That's why you see them, they will be afraid. They will tell them, if you report me to anybody that is in the power, I will show you. When they come to ask them, they say, nothing is happening. My husband loves me so much. He cares about my children. He do this, he do that. They just paint it like that. But that is not the real thing. They are lying. Our women are suffering. They are suffering. They are just pretending. That's why you see them, you see them, they will be writing rest in peace. That is what is paining me.
Only women are the ones.
Only them, they are the ones dying. No man is dying. You see some of them that don't want to go to that prison to die there. That is why you see them, they will manage and kill themselves. They will just manage and kill themselves so that they don't want to go and suffer. Yeah. Because any man that kills woman, if you kill, you have end up your life, no matter how, because your life will not be stable anymore. Because that blood will be coming up. Like this man, as I'm saying it, this man has been killing before. I don't think that this is his first time.
In fact, that's
this
exactly
man
what
has been a blood sucker. It has been a blood sucker, just that this woman, just maybe that is the one calling him. He get to renew it. But God has been saving this woman, but this woman never listened to that silent voice that was calling her to run. You understand? So she just end up and make those children to just be suffering like that, because those people will just take those children for nothing. That is it. No family we see, because they cannot give the children to the man family, because it's the one that killed the woman. It's only the woman family. Maybe if it's here, they can manage and say, let's see. But they have to look if they are capable. Because those
Also,
people are very dangerous to give it to anybody.
Even if you should ask me now, I won't tell you with lie. With the way things are going on, I will advise the government here to take the children. They shouldn't give even the
let them
woman or
say
the man's
where they
family.
will not hear of these stories.
Yes,
You are
But
right.
most definitely. It's better for
let
the
them say
child.
where
But
they will not hear of these stories anymore.
normally when this happen like this, there are rules and regulations that there are things that has to be done. So they know what they are going to do. So that is any man that kills his wife, whether it's black, whether it's yellow, whether it's green, whether it's any color of the skin, the rules remain the same. They never give the children to the family of the violenters, which means the man. The man's family
Yeah.
no. If the woman's families were here, they can give it to them, like Eva TV said, if they are capable.
Yeah.
But since they are not here, those children automatically now they are government children.
Children, yeah.
Those ones, because who are they going to give them to? They are not government children. Government will be taking care of them. Or the parents will they come from Nigeria to abroad to collect their grandchildren? Who is going to undergo the
They
procedures
say
of their
that
documents?
the parents are asking of properties.
They are even
Jesus Christ of
fighting
Israel.
for properties instead of thinking
Ancient,
about their daughter.
ancient of days.
The
Because
fact is,
out of selfishness.
yes, it is a lesson to us. So that's why I said that, in fact, even the parents, I'm not even too happy with them, because even when they were interviewing in other platform, I think German First Lady, they asked them, were you all not aware that your daughter has been maltreated, being maltreated by this guy? They said yes, that they know that because of maybe the things that they are gaining. That's why I said earlier that maybe because of the gains they get from the man, they keep telling her to endure. Imagine that.
Jesus.
They knew, they've seen everything. They just
Hassan,
decide to keep
benvenuto,
quiet.
grazie Hassan. Benvenuto Hassan. You know, they are gaining, so they will gain. Now let me see where they will gain. Maybe they will just take the property, the one the man just sent through their hand. They collect the house, everything. Maybe if they finish building the house, they will put the house for rent. So they use their own daughter to gain something to their own self, what they cannot even do for their own self. You see them? I remember there is one old woman that used to say, he said that anybody that comes to this abroad, he carried the problem that he or her father never carried, the mother. That is that is their own responsibility that they can't even carry in their life. He said that is what will come. Anybody that came to this abroad, he said that is what they carry. Because your parents never carry this kind of problem. Because now when you come to abroad, you are the one that will take care of them, take care of your junior one, take all the responsibility, anything concerning them. That is what they will not take. That is what they will give you. So they use the girl in form of like sacrifice to their own life.
Sacrificial lamb, exactly.
You see that? Very wicked. This is what I'm saying. Wicked. We are so wicked. They think that's why where we are, those people, they don't learn. When they come here, they will still be doing that rubbish. Instead of them to know what brought them here, no, they will be thinking another thing. But because really, we are the ones spoiling them. Just take a look. Somebody will just be entering some place now. Before you know, they jump to somewhere they were begging to just to send to them. When you sending that money immediately, what are you telling them? That
everything is good.
Everything is good now.
This place is good.
That you are in paradise.
Like this, they will be telling you, I need this. You see the money to send to them. But if you didn't send that money to them, they will understand that that place is not easy. No, all this thing is competition. Competition. There is one boy that came to meet me, said that do you know that my mother was telling me, look at one boy close to our house, look at the house he built. Look at what he did. Let me tell you, if you want to really build a good house, did you think is that one you want to build? Okay. What they cannot do, they don't have their own house they build in their hand. You that just came today, they want you to build house for them so that they will be living comfortable. They don't want to suffer. They just have you for you to come and suffer for them. This place we are, they have children. They will take care of the children.
Oh, till the end, though. Till the end.
Yes, in the end, you will see old woman will still be ironing his sons and his grandchildren's clothes.
To the end. Not only
Our
iron
people,
they talk about,
they will
financially,
help with a little child. will come
Financially,
and-
everything.
everything.
That is the problem. That's why you see them. They will still come here having the children. They will be laying it like egg, doing the same thing. They just live in their own place instead of them to learn what they meet here. They will continue the same style.
No. When the life here is different, let us be sincere. Their parents suffer for them financial, everything till the end, till the end. For example, now I use myself as an example. My husband never think for one day what he can give to the parents. For one day, is what the parents will give to us. I don't know if you people understand.
Yeah.
What our people is, we are their everything. We are their sacrificial lamb.
We are their bank. We are their
We are
bank.
their bank.
The ATM,
Everything.
yeah.
So honestly, I don't know. Our Africans, we should, maybe we here too. We are still the ones that are causing our problem.
Yeah.
I included.
To an extent.
I'm
Yeah,
not
to
saying
an
that I'm not
extent.
included, because we always satisfy their wants. Once they ask, you will be saving that money for months. As soon as maybe you won't buy one sandal or one shirt that you like, you are saving that money for future. As soon as they call you, you can take that money and send to them. So most of our problems we are causing it by ourselves, honestly, because these our people, they don't care about us. I remember one time, I'm sorry to say this, one lady died here in my city here, and they contacted the parents. They said we should bury the lady here, and that money that we would have used to transport the coffin back home, that we should send it to them, because for
Patient
their
of God.
culture, it's not right for mothers, for parents to see the dead body of their children. That was their justification. Do you think it's right?
Jesus.
You see?
It's not right. That was what they told us. We should bury the lady here
Bring the money to them.
and bring that money that we would have used to transport the coffin to them and give it to them. That was what they asked
So
us to do.
sad.
Yeah, because that money is the one they need. Because
They need,
after that
exactly.
money, because the girl is dead, she's
person
dead
is
now. They
gone.
cannot see any money again. This is the only way they will obtain money. This is the only way.
No. When you listen to so many stories, why must we die? Why must we die in the hands of men just because we want our husband or our men to keep on giving the money to our parents? So many people that are here suffering such a thing should, wake up and live their lives. Life have no duplicate. This woman is coming back. She's gone. She's gone.
Yes, of course.
Yes, Daviki. It's true. Daviki, yes. The money is important for them. They don't care about their child. That is how they behave. Because they just believe that that is their basket of money. So there is no hole. They see the hole, they still under. So that basket will be full every time. So when that person die, they will lost everything. So at the point of the death, they still need it. You understand? So that is it, Daviki. So everybody have to be very careful. I always tell them, because when you are telling them the truth, they will not like you. If you hear this, most of our men now, when they hear this one, they say that you should run if your husband beats you. They say, you see them, these are the women advising those women not to stay in their house.
What is our business? Host is not my business. Let them think what they want to think.
Yes, honestly. So who cares?
We don't care. I don't care either. Let them think what they want to think. You beat your wife, you beat your wife, you beat your wife. Then the next day you will touch her and you want her to follow you to bed.
That is what they do. No, they use that love to win them back. Because that is what I told you. I said that I won't get, because I listened to the platform. He said, anytime my boyfriend beats me, I always enjoy to stay with him more. That is where the love in form of a child. I said, you're not a child. The battery child.
You're stupid.
I pray that that child that you are charging will from there and strangle your neck one day. You will know how the charger is.
Definitely.
With so people were saying, so how can somebody be beating you with beloved? He said, oh, that is how I love this. I don't know why. That is how I go crazy for him. You see?
Some of them have been watching too much of movies. I don't know, maybe because of Romeo and Juliet that they watch, they want to practicalize. It's something that is mostly fiction.
It's fiction. You see movies, but
they are using movie to judge in real life.
The real life is another thing.
Yeah, that kind of person is massive. It's true. Because they beat you, you enjoyed it. That will make you go crazy. Brother, I see you are tired because you are just coming back from work.
Don't worry. I'm with you. I'm enjoying the program. In fact, in fact, I wish I could even advocate more to speak to them. We have to speak to them to listen. Let us continue to advocate.
We still have to continue on this message.
It is two ways. Even like as you all spoke, it's true. In fact, even recently now, I noticed something like from the statistics. It is even almost becoming equal because I've learned of 2 cases last year. There was one that happened recently also in Port Harcourt, but this one, it was a woman also that killed her husband. I don't know, maybe you heard of it, a prominent man, maybe the man is a minister. Not knowing that was what the man also was undergoing till the woman later killed the man, stabbing to death.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's interested. We need to talk about women.
Talk about women in particular. Me, I'm particular about women because women are the victims most times. I can say 70 to 30%.
In this country where we say it's almost women. They know. I was talking with a psychologist. We were talking about femminicidio. That's the way Italians.
Yes, femminicidio for killing of women.
Then I was asking her, what is the name that they give to men that kill men? He said there is no name for it.
No name, yes, practically. Because it is always women, men that kill women, yeah.
What affects me most? When you see that they will just put that headline, Nigeria man killed.
Exactly.
That thing ringed my head. I said, which kind of a thing is this? This has not been happening before, but now just from that last year to this going back early year.
In fact, if I tell you this one, I think this will be the first one that has happened in Italy. Yeah. But I've seen, even when I was trying to do Google search, I saw in is it Atlanta or Florida 4 months ago, a Nigerian man also killed his wife. I saw that one 4 months ago in Florida. America, yes, it is a frequent thing in America. Even there's one that happened recently, maybe people were aware of it also. It was a Ghanaian one. That was a Ghanaian man that killed his wife, pastor. Maybe saw it also. That one also, it's always a rampant in America. We know for that, but not here in Italy. Even my Italian friend, my boss that I work with, the man he said since he has been in Italy, he has never seen any black. It is even them that he will always even say shame on them. How will you take your life or kill someone because of relationship? But he has never heard that any black, that this is the first time we hear that Africa killed Africa.
Africa.
In fact,
it's true. Women are always be the victim. It's true. You are saying.
Because for a very long time, women has been victims. They have been victimized for a very, very, very long time. So now some of the women that are rebelling, that are killing their husband, we should say it's about 20%.
Yes,
So most of the women, most of the men, they are now being held hostage by women, because before it was only women that were undergoing this injustice. So some of the women, so if not last year, 2 years ago, an elderly woman, she should be about 76. She took the life of her husband while he was sleeping.
No.
She took the life of her husband while he was sleeping. 66 years old woman. So just imagine that kind of. When I heard it, I just remember Eleonora's godmother. I was just using that eye to look at her. That can I imagine this woman?
A grandmother for that.
I'm telling you, when I heard the story, that was where my mind flashed to. Because an elderly woman like that, just imagine her killing her husband while he's sleeping. Who knows what that woman has been going through?
Have passed through all these years.
You understand? So while
Yeah.
he was sleeping, that was when she had the courage, she had the strength, she had the privilege to reveal all the anger that she was having in her.
Yeah.
When I just heard that, my mind just flashed. Just imagine this kind of old woman. You understand? So it's only God knows how come. So women now that have been going through all those injustice, they are now rebelling, whether they are old or they are young.
Yes.
They're not rebelling now and taking on their husband as well. But it's very, very few.
Yeah.
So
No, but
any
some
woman
men are
that
very
is
wicked,
going
eh?
through injustice, they should
Some
just
men
leave.
are very wicked.
Look for someone that will advise them. Leave that place, go and look for a secure place. Don't say, let me bear it because of my children. Let me bear it because I love him. That one is not love. If you love it, those love, you should put them in the lives of your children, because if you are no longer alive, who is going to take care of those children? So all those women that are saying, I love the man, you love the man. If you are alone with the man, you can love him till death. That one is your problem. But when you know you have children, you have to separate that love, that 100%. It has to be 50-50, 50 for your husband, 50 for your children. So she just gave 90 to her husband, to her boyfriend, to her man friend, and left only 10 for the children.
Children, because if she had think about those children, she would have,
When she's lying down, say, remember that I love you. She did not even say, oh, now I'm going now. What is going to happen
to my children?
She didn't. The love of the children did not occur to her last breath. She was saying, even if I cannot make it, remember that I love you. So no, if I cannot make it, oh, what will happen to my children?
Yeah, sorry about that someone is speaking about the death. Maybe because she wanted the man to love her, that was why she was making the children, thinking that children are problems.
My brothers and my sisters out there, please, you people should be wise. I beg you, you people should be wise. People should not love foolishly, blindly, and selfishly. We should not love this kind of love. Let our death be a lesson, and so it will not be a waste.
A waste, yeah.
It will not be a waste. Let it be a lesson to many, many others that are undergoing this same situation. Because this is a situation, whether it's natural, whether it's spiritually or otherwise, whatever it is, the situation is, let us say it is natural. Let us say it is normal for now, because that is the normality we are seeing, even though there are other cocos behind. Let us call a spade a spade. Because the physical beauty that is beating her is physically, it's not spiritually, that maybe at night you wake up and see bruises. It's physical. We see it physical. Let us call it physical. The spiritual, we should leave it somewhere else. But you see someone...
Because we cannot explain physical. We cannot explain spiritual.
Yes, we need to learn.
So the physical thing you are experiencing, you should pack your bag and baggages. You can go and call the police, call whoever you want to call, so they can take you to a secure place, so you can stay and have peace of mind and live a peaceful life without a man using you as a punching bag every blessed day. Then later we say you are sorry. Then you come and open leg. You people will bake or sick.
You are welcome.
What is happening to the mind of the people? Let us be wise. We are living now in 2021. We are not in the ancient days. So let us try and see when things is not going right. We cannot handle it. We should ask for help. For someone that can be able to help us, assist us, so we can live a peaceful life. This one now, she left a life, a very short life. Statistics says she's a very young lady now. This is when she will have lived a better life. Now she died an untimely death because she wanted it, or in the sake of love. My people, you people should let our death not be in vain. Let it be a lesson. Let it be a lesson for people to see and say, I will not want to make that mistake that woman make. Let me seek for help. Let me call for help. Let me run for my life because of my children. So let people always be say, let it be a lesson. Let them use you as an example for other people to not fall into this type of temptation, into this type of drama. Because this is a drama, and you understand. So we just thank God. Thanks a lot, Simon, for this amazing testimony that you gave to us. So we just hope it will be a lesson to many others that are still undergoing this situation.
Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Simon, for this wonderful evening. Honestly, We just hope that our women out there should, couple up, get the courage to speak out, to look for help when they really need it. Nothing to hide. It's better you that is people laugh at you than people to cry at you. Do not be afraid, do not be ashamed to say out your situation, what you're passing through in the hand of your husband, your boyfriend, or your friend, whatever we can call it. Please. Because this our woman, our sister that just lost her life because of not taking the right decision at the right time. It should be a lesson to all women that are undergoing the same threats, the same violence that she went through. Honestly, because most of us out there are still under this situation that led to her death. Let us learn to ask for help when it's still daylight, like my people will say. Chase the black goat when it's still daylight, because when it's dark, you can never find that black goat. Thank you very much, host and on for this your testimony. And Lady Rosemary, thank you. You have spoken well, honestly. The
Thank
program,
you,
I
sir.
really learned something.
Simon,
Yes,
I
we
really
have.
appreciate your coming. Thank you. We did not take it for granted. So I believe that some people will learn through this one now. We need to hear from the horse's mouth, not that we have to be hearing for different places. So I
Yeah,
really appreciate you, brother. You really stand by your word. You say that you are coming and you really do. God will bless you for contributing to this, my platform. God will bless you, brother. And I will still be expecting you some other time. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you, Lady A. Angela. Thank you, Lady Sylvia. And thank you all that come to my program today. I pray that God will give you the grace to understand this. Simon, you want to say something?
Yes, let
Yeah.
me also quickly say this also, because this is also a lesson to all relevant authority, like the police, assistenza, sociale, and the rest. Whenever a situation comes like this and somebody tells you that he or she has settled it, you people should not relent. You people should see, they should see that they follow the case to the latter, because it seems that even they are even giving excuse, because they were like blaming them that why didn't they took the necessary step at the very beginning, in the very beginning when everything started, but they were like saying that they tried, the woman was not willing. So this is also a message to all relevant authority, both police, social assistance, and so on. Whenever there is a situation like this, even if one of the partners decide to withdraw for the case, they shouldn't withdraw. They should go ahead to see the end of it, to try to investigate more, to see even the reason at first, the reason why that person is also withdrawing the case. So this is what I have to say.
Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate
Yes.
it. Thanks for that advice. You hear? You people should continue pushing. Don't draw back. Make sure you fight to the end and see the result. At times they may say, go and stay one place like this. You have to manage it. Just bear it and manage till they give you. They will surely come for you and give you the better place to stay. Home is not built in a day. You need to suffer first before you get to the top. So my people, you have to be patient in anything you are doing. Patience answer all. That is what I want to say. So I started with prayer. I have to end it with prayer. Everlasting Father, King of glory, I thank you for this end of this program today. And I thank you for the knowledge and understanding that you're giving to us. Father, I pray that you should let those ones that hear this voice, that speak today, let them learn from me. And God, you should protect these our women, even our men, our children, so that all these things that has been happening will not occur to any family anymore. We will not share any blood again in this year, in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for everything you have done today. We give
Amen.
you all the glory in Jesus' mighty name.
amen.
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 Thank you all. I love you
God
all.
bless
Thank
you
you for
all.
coming.
God bless
Bye.
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 you. Bye.
Is she still there?